Your kid comes home from school and says, "Mom, Dad, I want to learn coding." And you're thinking, is that even worth it anymore? Didn't AI just take over everything? Here's the thing. I've been in tech for over 20 years. I've seen trends come and go. And what's happening right now, it's different. But maybe not in the way you think. By the end of this video, you will have the clear picture. What's really going on in tech industry, whether coding is still a smart bet for your kids' future, and here's the twist, why learning to code might be valuable even if they never become a programmer. Let's get into it. First, quick intro. My name is Mikołaj Sieczka, but you can call me Miko. I've spent over 20 years in IT. Started as a software engineer, writing code every single day. Then moved into engineering management, leading development teams, sometimes small, sometimes huge. I've hired juniors, I've fired seniors, I've seen the best and worst of this industry. But here's why I started making this video. I've always been good at explaining technical stuff in a simple way. I've spent years sitting between developers and business people, explaining things both ways. So if you ever felt lost when someone talks about AI, tech or coding and you just nod along pretending you understood, this channel is for you. No judgment, just clarity. Alright, let's talk about the elephant in the room. It feels like yesterday when AI was just a sci-fi thing, right? Robots in movies, self-driving cars that were coming soon for like 15 years. Then boom, November 2022, ChatGPT drops and everything changes. Suddenly, AI isn't future talk. It's here. It's writing emails, it's creating videos, it's writing code. Yes, AI can write code right now. And not just a simple stuff. We're talking about functional applications. This isn't just tech companies playing around. Look around you. Law firms are using AI to review contracts. Marketing agencies are using AI to generate content. Healthcare is using AI to analyze medical images. Banks are using AI for fraud detection. Schools are panicking, but that's another video. Now, here's what most people don't realize. The tech industry was one of the first to incorporate AI into daily work. So, let me share some insights from the inside. What's happening in tech right now will likely spread to other industries soon. Right now, there's a crisis happening for entry-level developers. Junior programmers, people just starting out, are having the hardest time in decades finding jobs. Job postings for junior developers dropped significantly in 2023 and 2024. Meanwhile, companies are laying off thousands of tech workers. Big names, Google, Meta, Amazon, Microsoft, everyone. Why? Two reasons. First, the post-COVID reality check. Tech companies overhired during the pandemic. Then the interest rates went up, easy money ended, and now they need to be profitable. Second, and this is the big one, AI is doing some of the work that juniors used to do. Think about it. Juniors in every industry do the same thing. Simple tasks, supervised by seniors. In tech, that meant writing basic code, fixing small bugs, doing repetitive work. Now, AI can do exactly that. Let me show you how reality looks from both sides. Management and developers see completely different things. Management is reading headlines like AI will multiply your productivity. They are excited. They think, great, we can do more with fewer people. Developers, they actually use AI a lot now. It genuinely helps, but it does make mistakes, and sometimes it takes a while to fix them. The truth is somewhere in the middle. AI is a powerful tool, but it's not magic. As of today, it's more like a very eager intern who works incredibly fast, but needs constant supervision. You wouldn't let an intern send an important contract to client without checking it first, right? Same with AI. You still need someone experienced to review the work. So what does this mean for the future? The role of software developer is transforming. It's shifting from person who writes code to person who solves problems, designs systems, and directs AI to write code. Less typing, more thinking. Less doing, more orchestrating. And here's what's becoming even more valuable: soft skills. Understanding business needs and transforming them into prompts and code. Explaining technical possibilities and constraints to non-technical people. That's a huge opportunity for software engineers of the future. Okay, so we talk about all the challenges. Now, let me tell you why I still think learning to code is incredibly valuable. Benefit number one: you can actually build things. This one is obvious but important. When you know how to code, even at basic level, you can create things, websites, apps, automations, tools that solve your specific problems. And here's the twist with AI. You don't need to be an expert anymore. If you understand the basics of coding, you can use AI to help you build things much faster than before. It's like knowing basic carpentry. Sure, you could hire someone to build you a shelf, but what if you could do it yourself, just as you like, maybe with some power tools helping you? AI is the power tool. Benefit number two: logical thinking. Coding teaches you something that's hard to learn anywhere else: structured, logical thinking. When you code, you learn that every action has a consequence. If A, then B. If not A, then C. You learn to break big problems into small pieces. You learn to think in systems. This skill, it transfers to everything. Making business decisions, planning a project, even organizing a family vacation step by step. I'm serious though. The ability to think logically and systematically is becoming more valuable as the world gets more complex. And learning coding is one of the best ways to develop it. Benefit number three: understanding the modern world. We live in a world built on software. Your phone, your car, your fridge, probably. The traffic lights, the banking system, everything. When you understand coding, even at the basic level, you start to see how things actually work under the hood. Why apps behave the way they do. What's possible and what's not. This kind of digital literacy can really set you apart. Benefit number four: future-proofing. Here's my honest take on the future. Nobody knows exactly what jobs will exist in 10 years. Nobody. Anyone who tells you otherwise is selling you something. Here's what I'm pretty confident about. Technology will be even more present in our lives. AI will be everywhere. And the people who understand how this stuff works, they will be better prepared for whatever comes next. not necessarily as programmers, but as managers, designers, entrepreneurs, consultants, people who can bridge the gap between humans and technology and harness that technology to get things done. Should your kid learn to code? I'm going to give you my honest answer, and it's nuanced, so stay with me. First, let's acknowledge there is uncertainty in the tech industry right now. The path from learn to code to get a high-paying tech job is not as straightforward as it was 5 years ago. The industry is transforming. Some jobs are disappearing, new ones are emerging. It's messy. But here's what I see coming. Think about it this way. Right now we have a generation of senior developers, people like me who learn to code the old way. We are in our 30s, 40s, 50s. In 10, 15 years, many of us will be retiring or moving into different roles. Meanwhile, fewer juniors are entering the field right now because of the tough job market. You know what that creates? A gap, a huge gap. The kids who start learning now, who grow up with AI as a natural tool, who understand both the fundamentals and new AI-powered way of building software, they are going to be incredibly valuable. If you decide to show this opportunity to your kids, here's what I'd suggest. Don't push coding as the only path to success. That pressure helps nobody. Present it as an option, an opportunity to explore. Focus on fundamentals first. Logic, problem solving, how computers work. Don't just chase the trendy language of the month. Core coding principles are very similar across all of them. Embrace AI tools from the start. Don't teach coding like it's 2010. The kids who learn to work with AI, not fight against it, will have a massive advantage. Make it fun. Seriously, coding can be creative, like building with digital Legos. If it feels like torture, you're probably doing it wrong. There are amazing resources now. Games, visual programming, robotic kits. The key is follow their interest. If they are into games, make games. If they are into music, show them how code can create music. Make it relevant to their world. Okay, quick practical stuff before we wrap up. If you want to explore this with your kid, here are some starting points. For free resources, Scratch at scratch.mit.edu for visual programming, perfect for beginners. Code.org for structured courses that are game-based. Khan Academy, which is great for slightly older kids. And YouTube tutorials. There's endless free content out there. For paid options, if you want more structure, Code Academy has interactive courses. Udemy has affordable courses on everything. And local coding camps and clubs are great for social learning. For hardware and toys, Raspberry Pi is a cheap computer for tinkering. Lego Robotics combines coding with building. Arduino is perfect for hardware projects. And as always, there are tons of free tutorials online on how to get started with any of these. Start small, see if there is interest. Don't invest heavily until you know they are actually enjoy it. Alright, that was my honest take on whether kids should learn code in 2026 and beyond. The world is changing. The tech industry is transforming. There is a uncertainty, yes, but there's also massive opportunity for those who understand how technology works. If this was helpful, hit that subscribe button. I make videos explaining tech stuff in simple terms. No jargon, no gatekeeping. Drop a comment. Is your kid interested in coding? What topics would you like me to cover next? I read everything. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.